So let's continue talking about people of color on TV. In the early days, as I said, there wasn't you didn't see any black people on TV. The closest ethnic person you saw was Desi Arnaz playing Lucy's husband on I Love Lucy, and he was Cuban. But after it started rolling in 1970, there was perhaps one of the greatest hits on TV, The Flip Wilson Show. If you have never watched The Flip Wilson Show, it's out there on YouTube and other places. He was hilarious. He's a black comedian. He was hilarious, and he was so much himself. And it was a great, great show, and he carried that show as the star by himself. And that opened the door for so many other things. So we had Good Times and Sanford and Son. And although those were sometimes controversial, because Good Times, the family lived in the projects and Sanford was a junk dealer, still it was a step forward. These were good shows, positive images. And we moved on to Family Matters and The Cosby Show. And now we don't even think about it. We just expect to see people of color in any production on TV. We now have our own production companies. We now have our own studios where we can produce our own movies. That is tremendous progress and tremendous power. Don't ever forget the power that the arts can bring. It gives us a voice and a platform to do things we couldn't do before. So I know sometimes it feels like we're stuck and it feels like we're still being put upon. Well, yeah, maybe you are. But if you're climbing, you're always going to have somebody trying to grab you by the ankle to pull you down. But don't do that. And don't think that some temporary problem is going to be a permanent condition. We have overcome so much. We can still overcome. Support the arts. Express yourself in the arts. It's such an important part of our history that we be seen and